Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to FNF Week Number 1. Last night was the first night of Friday Night Football for the high schools in New Hampshire. Take a look at this photo. Scores and highlights from Week Number 1 of Friday Night Football. Let's take a look at this video from WMUR News 9, Jason King.
At Bell-Tape's, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Bell-Tape's Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
We won't be perfect tonight. You'll make mistakes and I'll make mistakes. Okay, but we'll make them together like we've talked about. Okay? But I know what won't happen tonight. We won't be a tired team tonight. We will not be an unfocused team tonight. We will not be an unprepared team tonight. And we will not, and I mean we better not be, the less physical team tonight. Let's go get it. Let's go. Come on.
Longtime Winnicott assistant and coordinator Ryan Francoeur takes over the reins in Hampton. The Warriors lead us into our 25th season of Friday Night Football.
Hi, this is the Jaguar football team, and this is another season of Friday Night Football, right here on Channel 9.
All right, thanks, guys. That is Dylan Zostak, Bobby DeChico, and Riley Damaris, the Jaguar captains. Hey, the days are shorter, and the nights are colder. That must mean one thing. Football season is back. Welcome, everyone, to another season, and thank you for helping us celebrate 25 years of Friday Night Football. All right, let's start in Division 1 with a monster matchup between the defending champs from Bedford hosting the Jaguars. Bedford breaking through our 25-year FNF banner to get things started. Windham in white. The Jaguars with a new offense this year. They had some trouble early on. They lined up on 4th and 7 here. The ball was snapped over everyone's head. Bedford scored a touchdown 2 plays later. On the ensuing kickoff by Ryan Bobadas, the ball takes a funny hop, gets kicked by Windham. Bedford recovers once again deep in Windham territory, and they scored quickly. Jack Rogan runs it in from 2 yards out, made it 14-0 Bulldogs, and Bedford rolls from there 41-7. They win. Down Route 101 in Exeter, the Blue Hawks hosting the Cardinals of Bishop Girton. Exeter up 22-0 in the third. Ryan Grijalva rolls out and hits Nathan McDonald for the touchdown, made it 29-0. BG's Josh Larson then is going to connect with Joey Lupo for a long Cardinals touchdown. He's going to keep on running, but there would be yellow on the field, and this one would be coming back for a holding penalty, so no touchdown for Bishop Girton. This time Larson is going to try to hit Toby Therian, but it's going to be deflected and ends up in the hands of Exeter's Jaden Cleash. The Blue Hawks start the year with a W, 29-6, the final at Eustis Field. Dover and Keene both have new head coaches this year. The Green Wave win 28-14 tonight. More than 25 penalties in the game, so it wasn't pretty. Darian Lopez Sullivan threw a 79-yard touchdown pass to Dom Sprague. He also ran for a 65-yarder. Merrimack at Spalding, the Tomahawks win 33-28, a good one. For Merrimack, Devin Wood caught 2 touchdown passes, and quarterback Jared Dyer had a rushing touchdown and a passing TD.
Ball fails. It's heads. Okay? You want the ball.
Nashua North made the trip to Hampton to face the Warriors of Winnicott. Richard Camarado takes the opening kickoff right down the near sideline. Coming at you as one guy to beat, but a great open field tackle by Nashua's Sam Nichols. North held them to a field goal attempt. Xavier Provost came hard off the edge, though, and blocks the kick, so still no score. Keep your eye out for our Friday Night Footballs this year. The Warrior cheerleaders tossing them out tonight to the fans. Curtis Harris had a big night for the Titans. Completes this pass to Lucas Cunningham. A slow start, but a big finish. Xavier Provost had a rushing touchdown and a kickoff return for a score, and the Titans get a big road win, 35-8. The Portsmouth Clipper Cats on the road at Nashua South. Joe Bertula scored the lone touchdown for the Panthers, and South survives at home, 10-6, the final there. Memorial and Timberlane, how about this? After 4 straight years without a win, the Crusaders pick up a victory, 14-7. It breaks a 36-game losing streak. Robert Fuller and Jeffrey Josesic scored on touchdown runs for the Crusaders. The Little Greens starting a new season on new turf over there at Gill Stadium, hosting Salem, all Salem early. Riley Mulvey fields the opening kickoff and gets his season off to a great start. 80 yards for the touchdown, just like that. 8-0 Salem after the 2-point conversion. Still in the first, Mulvey's big night continues. Picks off Tyler Gilroy with a whole lot of running room, and that's another touchdown, 35 yards. The Little Green are young this year, but trying to get something going here. Gilroy hits Evan Smith on the screen pass. Good gain by the senior running back, but it was really all Salem. Blue Devils get a big win, 41-0. Londonderry and Concord, the Lancers roll 48-6. Jake McEachern had 3 touchdown passes for the Lancers, and Jeff Wiedenfeld ran for 2 scores. All right, let's move on to Division II. This is the 7th year of our New Hampshire Tackles Hunger campaign. Merrimack Valley was our first collection site of the season. In the first 6 years, New Hampshire high school football programs have helped to collect over 365,000 pounds of food. On the field, the Pride played host to the Generals of John Stark. The Pride in the navy blue, and this was a great fake on the handoff. Quarterback Chase Kaiser, while Travis Knaus being tackled, he goes 75 yards for the touchdown, made it 10-6. But the Generals want more. Nathan Tower airs one out. Nikos Biscadoros beats the defensive back on the play, turns into a 60-yard touchdown. Nikos also had a rushing touchdown. Jacob Ridenauer rushed for 106 yards, and John Stark wins 20-12. Great crowd at Spartan Field to see Milford take on Hollis Brookline. Milford in the dark uniforms. Just before halftime, Spartans quarterback Gavin Erda takes it himself around the left side, and that is a touchdown. 318 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 picks on defense. Big night for Erda. Strike up the band there. 28-0 Milford at halftime. Second half, here come the Cavs. Xander Wimmer to Blake Bergerson for the 61-yard touchdown. Hollis Brookline on the board, down 28-7. More from Wimmer. This one's a quarterback keeper. 25 yards around the right side. That cut the lead to 35-14, but Milford gets the win at home, 35-21. Up I-89, Hanover, home with Kennett, and the Eagles make it a winning road trip. They take it 35-0. Kyle Perry and Parker Coleman each rush for 2 touchdowns in the win. Kingswood and Conval, the Cougars, got a punt return touchdown from Alex Heck. Peter Wetherill and Justin Burns also scored touchdowns. Conval wins 21-17. The Alvirne Broncos, home with Pelham. Fourth quarter, Broncos finally break through. Kyle Gora throws downfield. Great diving catch by Kyle Boucher just outside the 30-yard line. A few plays later, it's Gora to Boucher again, this time for the touchdown. Gora threw for 106 yards in the game, and Alvirne takes an 8-0 lead. Pelham quarterback wishing he had this one back. Ian Hoey picked off by Travis Perry, and Perry takes it back for the second touchdown of the game. Watch out to our cameraman there. It's a scary spot on the sideline sometimes. Hoey dumps this one off to Charlie Caitlin, who takes it down the far sideline for a nice gain. Good physical finish. Hoey threw for 145 yards, 96 of those to Caton. Ed Schleiman stood out defensively for the Pythons, but Alvirne gets the win, 15-0. One game in Division 4 tonight, Fall Mountain and Raymond. Richard Gibby threw 3 touchdown passes, and the Rams get the win, 31-7. Also tonight, the Bedford Bulldogs cheerleaders assisted in a big check presentation as part of New Hampshire Tackles Hunger. Dead River Company presented a $10,000 check to the New Hampshire Food Bank. The money will be used to purchase gift cards so every high school football team can go to Hannaford supermarkets to purchase food for their New Hampshire Tackles Hunger food drive. A big thanks, of course, to Dead River for their generous donation. And a reminder, you can watch all of our Friday Night Football shows on our website, WMUR.com. and just click on sports. And with that, season 25 is off and running. Thanks for watching, and good luck to the 2018 in action on Saturday.
Okay, and there you go for week 1 of Friday Night Football. Every Saturday morning here on the Riley King Network for our high school football season, we will bring you the Friday Night Football results from Channel 9. Have a wonderful Saturday, everyone, and see you back here next Saturday for another edition of your Friday Night Football for week number 2. Goodbye, everyone.